First question up, do I need to escrow? And that's from Carolina and Minneapolis.
Okay, so first of all, what is an escrow? An escrow is your insurance and property taxes tied into a payment. So when you make your mortgage payment, you're also paying for those, additional things as an insurance and taxes as well. And it's kept in a special account at the lender, whoever's servicing your loan. It might be your original lender, it might be a different lender. They do sell off, and they're not allowed to touch it, spend it, make money off of anything. It's basically sitting there. And what they do is they will pay your insurance costs and your taxes every year. So basically, you write a payment and you don't have to worry about it.
Yep, they release the funds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, some people choose not to escrow. We see it a little bit more on higher balance, higher end homes, things where escrows can be, 20, 30,000 a year. People like to control their money, which it's good. It's again, it goes back to the snowflake analogy. Some people, absolutely totally makes sense. There's use the money to make some interest. You can put in CDs. You can do, there's other, creative opportunities. Other people, I'm kind of like this boat. I just like to make my payment and I like to forget about it.
Yep, it definitely simplifies things a little bit, and you don't have to worry. Maybe you thought that $20,000 was going to be around, and then it isn't. Then you run into a problem. While if you were doing the escrow, you would not be. And then another part of this equation too is that it can come down sometimes to where your credit score is, because
Absolutely.
if your credit score is low, it's not even an option most of the time.
Exactly. Low, and then loan to value also too. And loan to value is how much, your home's worth versus how much you own the property. Also too, we also have to think about loan types as well. On an FHA loan and a VA loan, there isn't options to not escrow. So you have to escrow. Certain loans, it's really just not an option. But generally, if you're a lower loan to value, and you have a higher credit score, you don't have to escrow. Which again, I've seen we're doing a loan in Houston, Texas, and I think it's the taxes are about $13,000 a year, and it's like, well, I understand if they don't want to escrow, that's $13,000 they can again put somewhere and make a little bit of money off of it, and then pay property taxes.
Yeah, that definitely changes the equation too. And then also, whatever the environment is for interest that you can do by putting into savings, or the person's preference for investing as well.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, I think that's and we'll probably cover it a little bit more, but I think that's a good thing for escrow. So thanks, Carolina.